Hello, welcome to the ninth episode of the Under the Blanket podcast. I'm your host, Alpha Shire, and today I'm here with Golden Skylord.
That's me. Hi.
So, what do you do?
I do a lot of things, to be frank. I do a lot of small things. I don't really think my name is that recognizable in the MSPFA community, but I've participated in Cool Learning Music Team briefly for mainly Q stuff. I run Admin Stuck as a fan venture. I used to be a main writer on Alternate Universe, one of the top fan ventures, and I also run the voice acting team for Let's Read Reddit Stuck.
Nice. So, I don't know. There's no structure. I don't know where to go from here, to be honest.
Nice.
Yes, I recorded like 10 episodes of this thing. No, it's probably like 12, and I still don't know how to start an episode.
Yeah, you'll get it eventually.
Yeah. I'll probably have to...
Takes a bit of practice.
Yeah. So, you want to talk about any of the things you've done? Any projects?
Oh boy. I guess it begs the question which one I'm most at liberty to talk about. I guess probably Let's Read Reddit Stuck, because I was like my first kind of community project. I've been doing that since I think it's been since about mid to late 2017. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, because I found Reddit Stuck on r/Homestuck before I was even involved in the community or anything. I was just kind of returning to Reddit after a 2-year break, and I found the subreddit for Homestuck, and the first post on there was the I think it was the update titled Garden of Strings, where they introduced Evan, the Canadian Christian lad. And I started reading, and then I joined the Discord, and my first idea within about 5 minutes of joining the Discord was, hey, what if I just, like, copy Voxus and just do a Let's Read, except less professional?
Amazing.
And the admins were immediately on board with it.
I remember watching it, like, a very long time ago. Like, right when you started it, when you only had one part out. Or maybe two.
Yeah. There have been a few significant, I don't want to call them hiatuses, because hiatuses are usually intentional. These were not intentional. We had, the space between episode 1 and 2 was a major issue, because at the time I wasn't fully dedicated to editing. And I also at the time had made the wonderful decision of including an IRL friend who was not very reliable, and also my at the time girlfriend on the team, which complicated a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. And it took a while to get that episode out, and I think it drew a lot of potential attention away from it. And much later on, for the intermission episode, we had a pretty significant pause because we were waiting for Dagwood Deluxe to submit his lines when he was sick.
I remember, like, a few weeks ago, I got recommended one, and I was just watching it, and there was, like, Kala as ASMR in it.
Yep. That was Cal's time of before she got a better mic. Yeah, suffice to say, not every episode in Let's Read Reddit Stuck is perfect, hence why I say it's a much less professional version of Voxus, because I'm not a perfect editor. I'm probably not a great editor in relation to the people that they have over there. But I did the best that I could with Cal's, at the time, pretty shit audio setup, and it just came out really quiet.
Well, I think this Let's Read Reddit Stuck is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it took a little while, but I eventually I've gotten into the pattern, and I've learned little things about my editing software that's made it just better, I guess, and I've learned how to add some visual flair and stuff that makes it more interesting to watch.
What do you use?
I use Camtasia 9 to edit, and also screen cap the flashes.
Ah.
Which I'm sure I could have a much better option, but unlike most people who would just pirate things, I made the moral decision of just not and paying $200 for it. So I'm soulbound to it now. I have to use it, otherwise it wasn't worth it.
I feel your pain. I bought FL Studio 12, and that's very
Oh
expensive.
God. Oh God. There's only one. God, I think the only thing worse than buying FL Studio 12 as a member of Cool and New Music Team is like buying Adobe Flash.
Well, I mean, I barely do any work for the Cool New Music Team. Most of my stuff is independent now.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm working on a pretty big album called Phone Sex.
All right, I like the concept. I have no idea what the fuck to take from that, but
Alright. Well, I'll send it to you when it comes out.
Sweet. And then yeah, you've got the. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that you've got like the Megan 2 thing going.
Oh yeah,
we can
it was
cut that
announced
out.
like last episode, so.
Oh, cool, sweet, awesome, nice, amazing.
Right before we started recording, I was doing some writing for it. I'm not gonna say anything about it, no spoilers.
I heard a couple piano chords.
Yes.
I wonder how you're gonna follow Guardian's act.
I think Gordian said it should be a collab, so then Macon would take it.
Okay. Yeah.
On the subject of Let's Reads, I tried doing a Let's Read a bit more than a year ago.
Oh boy. What was it?
It was Let's Read EquiQuest 2010.
Oh, what? I feel like I've seen EquiQuest, but I don't remember what it is.
It's like Equius and like the whole cast of Homestuck, but they're humans and they're in Texas. And then Andrew Hussey just takes Equius and puts him into the comic. And it's very meta about the comic. And I like meta stuff. This podcast is meta. A lot of things I do is meta. So it really makes a connection with me. I like it.
Oh dear, yeah, I'm looking at this. I do not know what to make of this.
More on the subject on the Let's Read. I kind of started it tried to recruit people, but I don't really have anywhere to go to get voice actors, and nobody wanted to do it. So, through lack of participants, it was eventually abandoned. And,
Yeah.
okay, one day I want to do it, because I want to share my religion called EquiQuest 2010 with the world.
I feel like I may have had an unfair advantage, to say the least. Because Reddit stuck at the time. I think the community was about a third of it was now, but there were still a lot of people basically saying like, hey, yeah, I'll voice act for this. And the fact that me and Gordian alone probably cover almost 10 roles now. Me and him have basically become like the weird titans of having way too many voice acting roles on this team. And then we also have, of course, everyone else. It's just so many people are involved in it now, and it's going to feel really great to get it off hiatus soon.
Ooh, can I do some voice acting for Let's Read Reddit Stuck? Expand my portfolio.
You know what? If I find... I might have an open role. I might, because I think one of our voice actors dropped, so I'll give you a shout.
Alright. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Man, I hope we get to cut out the awkward silence.
Yep, that happens a lot more than you think on this podcast, and I cut them all out.
Aw, man. Aw, sick. Aw, dank. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. What the fuck am I saying?
I don't remember. Um, hmm. You know, if I ever do go through with EquiQuest 2010 Let's Read, would you would you voice act in it? If you
Potentially. It depends on whether I would be expected to do canon Homestuck voices because I have not practiced my canon Homestuck voices in probably I'm gonna say half a year, probably more.
Nah, you wouldn't have to do them. The personalities of the Homestuck cast in this are different. Well, they're the Homestuck versions of the characters and the human versions, who are also very different.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I could talk about like other projects. Uh, I, I guess probably the elephant in the room for me is Admin Stuck because that's like it. Admin Stuck is my baby. It's the fan venture that I have wanted to do ever since I learned that I could make MSPFA. And it's the fan venture I kept holding off because I kept thinking I was too bad to do it. And it turns out, even when I started it, I was too bad to do it.
Oh, so wait, isn't admin stuck like your self-insert Spurb fan venture or something?
Um, the best way to describe Admin Stuck is it's a very, I guess, it's a half self-insert fan venture, which is something that I cannot and will not elaborate on. And to say the least, with Admin Stuck, I've tried to kind of lock down a style of writing that isn't quite Andrew Hussey, if that makes sense. I'm trying to have a style of writing that sticks it out from other adventures, and I think that some of my meta shenanigans have been good enough to kind of separate me from typical Homestuck writing because I take absurdity for the chat logs as less of a goal and more how would these characters realistically react to things. I guess I'm trying to take a fan venture from a perspective of I want to have it be funny and silly because that's the core of Spurb Ventures, but I also want there to be some serious character motivations, I guess.
Nice. I I think probably the third and fourth fan ventures that I've made, which the fourth one is a remake of the third one.
Hmm.
Well, there's self-earned inserts, and it's kind of how I got acquainted with the Cool New Music team because it originated from a YouTube comment thread on one of the Q videos, and
Wow.
then Koi DM'd me through MSPFA and got me on the server.
Huh. Nice.
I was just looking at it like the other day, and yeah, the newer remake one is actually pretty alright. A lot better than I remember, but not very good still.
Oh wait, because I remember you did Friendly Koi's Friendly Adventure, right?
Yep, that's the one.
I have no distinct memory of this.
Don't read the old one, it's so bad. If you I'll, I wouldn't encourage anyone to read it, but if you are, read the newer one. It's a lot. Has a lot better writing and art.
I'm gonna take a peek just to.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, okay. The one I read was the older one.
The older one is infamous.
Yeah, I remember this now. Oh dear. Yeah, I remember this because I think I was still actually participating in Cool Music Team at the time.
Yep, I remember that. You were.
I was I was very briefly there, and I basically just made mashups, and some of them were moderate effort, and some of them weren't, and then I kind of realized that mashups, you either have to be really good at them, or they're just kind of shit. So I left, and I haven't really... I think I've done a couple mashups off the side, because obviously I was running Cool New Reddit Stuck for a while, which was like my dumb idea of like, hey, what if I just made an entire mashup album with XenoZane? I say XenoZane, and he probably doesn't like that I say Zeno. But me and him are pretty good friends because we've been working together on these bullshit mashup albums since basically when I joined the MSPFA community. And we have, I think it's 4 of these dumb albums out, where we also brought in Bin and Bob the Taco Cat and stuff for a couple songs. I think we briefly had Yashu on the team, but they didn't really actually... I think they had like a work in progress, but they never submitted anything proper. Yeah. Do you have any other failed fan ventures?
Oh,
I like hearing about the failed ones, because it's interesting because it kind of paints a story of the things that led up to a fan venture that's actually ongoing.
alright. I had 2 fan ventures before that. One of them I
Oh
deleted
no.
because it was just really... It's a spur fan venture, and it's very low quality. I don't want to talk about it, and I don't really remember it. But I do have
Mhm.
another one, which I'm gonna link here, which I actually enjoyed making, and I just reread it like yesterday for like the first time in more than a year, and I think it's funny. It's about a doomed Caliborn who died, and they're trying to take over the dream bubbles. There's a
Oh,
there.
I've seen this.
Oh, what?
Oh no,
You have?
so many Eridans.
How did? What? Where?
I don't know how, but I just have. I distinctly remember there being a lot of Eridans.
Yeah, and a lot of Gamzees, and a lot of Kanayas. Fucking hell. It's amazing.
Incredible. Some of these gifs are surprisingly smooth for some reason.
Yeah, that's how I started animation, but I kind of stopped animation.
Oh
Because
dear.
I basically what I did was frame by frame animation, so
How many pages long is this?
it's like 200.
Oh my god, almost 200. Yeah, wow.
And I made I made it over like the course of like a month or 2.
Jesus.
Well, it's not exactly that hard to make a page. Like, just have to take Google image search, like, a Homestuck page, and then just... or scene, and just put in the sprites.
That's fair. Yeah, damn. I have, well, to be frank, I have a few failed fan ventures. I have, when I first, not when I first, because my original interaction with the Homestuck community was through the Homestuck Discord.
Oh.
And suffice to say, I left pretty soon after. I met Bin originally there, and he was the one who, because I kind of was thinking out loud, and I think whatever the MSPFA lore channel is now. But I was just thinking out loud about, like, hey, what if I did this, like, this Let's Read thing for Reddit Stuck, because Reddit Stuck's cool. And then, I distinctly remember a user who I will not mention told me that was the dumbest fucking idea that he'd ever heard of. And then about 2 minutes later, Ben PM'd me, and of course Ben being a team member and an admin, he was like, hey, I'll hook you up with some assets if you need to edit it. And I was like, yeah, cool. But, I think it was around Christmas after I originally joined, I made an adventure called Rit Stuck. And at the time, I was just completely uninvolved with art, and it was a text-only adventure that I think ran for... Let me see here. It ran for about a month, and it has 73 pages. It is not the best. I'll give you a link so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on here, but I do not like it. And the ironic thing is, this was the only thing that I had as a, I guess, resume when I applied to join the alternate universe team as a writer.
I have like nothing on my portfolio now other than like a podcast and some shitty music and art. And being part of the cool and new music team and doing some work for that.
But after that, there was some brief discussion of I wanted to make a meta Reddit Stuck adventure for a little while that we all called Reddit Stuck Squared. And it was me, XenoZane, a couple people that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me, and also Elvish. I don't know if Elvish is still a recognizable name in the Homestuck community. I remember he called Mackin a homophobe or something. But I was involved with that very briefly before we realized that we were way in over our heads, and then putting all of our requests on a single artist was a really bad idea. Which, unfortunately, was not a lesson that I learned going into my next fan venture. I'm just trying to, look through my folder right now to see if I can find any of my old assets here. Yeah, okay. I don't really have much here. Okay, I found it. I found the old user list. Yeah, I found the old user list for all of the users that were going to be involved. And most of these are just random people that, as far as I know, haven't really done anything in the community that they would be recognizable names. But Reddit Stuck Squared happened, and ironically, the one art-based thing I did for that was I made fetch modi cards. That they are the only surviving asset of Reddit Stuck Squared today, because I still use these fetch modi cards in Admin Stuck. And after all of that happened, there was a brief period of something that I like to call beta Admin Stuck. And when I say beta Admin Stuck, I mean it sucked. I distinctly have two different folders for my assets before I realized that the quality was shit, and after I realized that the quality was shit. And yeah, you can probably, I guess you'll probably need to link these in the description because I'm talking about visual shit here. But let me pull up a GIF that shows a really good comparison between the old version and the new version. This was the old version. This was the sprite mode that I used to do.
Oh hey, I have that mic. I'm using that right now. Well,
that was my microphone at the time. I have a better microphone now, thankfully.
Well, it's that but black.
Yeah. I guess, where's my redone shit? Here we go. Alright. And this is the new panel, to give you a comparison. It just makes sense more. It's just not bad. But I think it was about a 2-month period where we just kind of redid every asset. And I took into account, hey, we've been making rooms completely wrong. We haven't been using sprite sheets. I need to get an art program that makes GIFs without putting anti-aliasing on them. And since then, everything's just kind of worked out. We slowly tick away on updates, and right now we're in an awkward stage of updates where we're kind of trying to get this distinct phase that we had as the flashback phase out, because we want to have I guess, a bit more content before we start introducing Spurb, so that we're not rushing it. But the idea is that we said, like, oh, why don't we just show some of these characters' pasts? Like, that could contextualize some stuff for them, and that was what happened with the recent Flash update, which got an interesting reaction because, oh shit, here's your lighthearted MSPFA. Oh, there's blood. Okay.
There was so much blood in Doom Timeline. I just liked drawing blood on characters, and I did that a lot.
There's a certain satisfaction about drawing viscera.
I think I draw blood pretty well. How it drips and goes, how it flows.
Yeah. As someone who is now officially attempting to do art, I can say I don't really do anything specifically well. I think the best thing that I can say that I do for art right now is I do fluid animation just for fun. And I usually really like how it looks. I know I have one of my old files lying around here.
Some animations which I did, none of my animation I ever got released publicly. But I did animate, like, a quarter of the Ballad of Megan Poring, like, a year ago, so...
Damn.
The animation is pretty fluid, but the art isn't very good.
Yeah, I like fluidity a lot in animation. I guess that's why I like doing sprite mode stuff, because the amount of... there's a surprising amount of effort that you can put into sprite mode to just make it look good. I'm trying to find a GIF that best kind of represents that. Here we go. Because a lot of what matters, I think, in the context of sprite mode and stuff is how you characterize yourself from just having the character, from just using the sprite sheet. So when it comes down to it, I think it's... I don't know. I guess this sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, but I don't think I'm the worst at sprite mode, and I think a lot of people do sprite mode really lazily.
Wait, what's sprite mode?
Sprite mode as in, like, Homestuck sprite mode. Yeah, like, the way you're seeing the characters drawn in the two GIFs I've just sent here. Because that's sprite mode compared to Hussey's, I guess, slightly more realistic style of drawing the characters, which is hero mode. And then Hussey's much more realistic style of drawing the characters, which is Huss Nasty style. At least I am relatively sure that's what it is.
I was gonna send a GIF of an animation I did, which I'm proud of, but I really can't find it.
Oh, I'm interested.
It's from, like... It was going to be an animation for some shitty meme that never panned out because it wasn't realistic to pan out something because it was really stupid. Yeah, I can't find it. You know, my art is pretty infamous on the community, which is mainly the Cool New Music team, because it's very mediocre. And a lot of people really don't like it because, I don't know, maybe it's very inconsistent, I guess, how I draw.
Yeah. The one solution to never having people bug you about bad art is to be incredibly self-depreciatory about it.
As in?
Just say your art is shit a lot.
That's what I do. People think that I'm just looking for some sympathy or something, and they just ignore my art now and everything I do.
Oof. Yeah, That's not it. That's not the way to do it, pals. But yeah, I obviously some people do that, but if someone's making an effort to improve, don't shit on them. Honestly, that's what. Because I don't think, like, when you're talking to someone about art and they say, oh, this art is bad, it's not the best to say it's bad or just say it's good. You need to say, like, oh, hey, I'm especially impressed with this part, or you could have done this part a little better, but I like the rest. Because I guess being specific shows that someone actually cares. And dismissing it as either just good or bad is kind of, I guess, lazy in my opinion.
I'm going to show you how inconsistent my art is, because
oh boy,
it is very inconsistent. Let me see. Now this is an art I did back in late August, and let's see.
Oh god, is that Jahan and Obama?
Yeah. Let's see. And here's here's the art that I did recently. As you can see, there's a very big difference in style.
Yeah, I can tell. It's hard to gain consistency. I guess just in general, because that's I don't know. Consistency is just a particularly annoying topic for me because I have very shaky hands when I draw, and it interferes a lot with probably, I guess, how good I could be doing.
Oh my god! I just found a bunch of track arts that I did that were from a cancelled Cool New album. I don't know if I'm allowed to share it. I'll post them anyway, so you can see it.
Alright, cool.
No one else can see it.
I'm exclusive now. I'm fully ready.
I think you're getting your hopes up too high.
Why do I feel like I've seen this?
You might have if you were ever like, I don't know. If you were on the Cool and New Music Team's server, then I guess you might have seen it. Here, the second one, I'm very proud of.
Oh, that one actually looks pretty good, hey. Look at that.
People called it shit. I don't know what's wrong with it. Looks pretty good to me.
It's pretty decent. Yeah, I can't say I have anything consistent as far as track art goes, because I used to do a lot of the track art for Cool and New Reddit Stuck when it was still going. I don't know if it's gonna keep going, because maybe if there's a new album, I'll suddenly feel inspired to just take up mashups again. But sometimes there's proper drawings like this when I still used to do like fake problem sleuth shit. And then sometimes we have track art like this. This is not mine, but this is about the same tier of mine. This is something that Ben did, but this is just to give you an idea of how it varies.
Oh my god. The crust.
A lot of Cool and New Reddit Stuck, and why it's important is making the musicians on Reddit Stuck just hate themselves. So Ben did a rip of one of Gordian's songs that was very specifically built with in-jokes to make Gordian just punch something.
We're sharing too many images. Nobody's going to watch this podcast. Well, nobody does anyway, but even less than that. Because they have to do all the work of going to the images.
I'm sorry, do I have to impress people with my baritone tones? Do I have to impress people with my baritone tones?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, why do you think the Shattuck and Scarrow episodes are the most popular on the channel? Because the voice.
Oh man, I gotta. This is where I got the pressure on, because voice acting was like my thing. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, now I gotta impress people. I gotta be like, hello, I'm a radio host.
I'm the host. What are you doing?
I'm the host now.
You're trying to overthrow me. I'll kick you out.
Look at me.
I can't.
I'm the captain now.
I can't look at you. You're on the other side of the country.
I mean, I don't know what country you're in.
This U.S.
Yeah, I am North.
Canada.
I am a snow demon.
Well, we're on the other side of the continent. You're on the other side of the continent then. Or you have
Exactly. You just have to look really hard.
I don't know what direction
Yes.
to look in.
If your eyes cannot directly track any target that you focus on and pierce any material to see them claiming that they are the captain now, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, on the topic of track arts, I do a lot of track art for a cool new music team, but Macon doesn't use a lot of them for whatever reason.
Yeah, I believe I've heard of this. I like the second one a lot.
The Gordian podcast, you talk about it.
Yeah. I like the second one. I gotta say. Something about the expression on Jahan's face is just brilliant. Oh, that one's good as well. I don't know Macon well, and I have never properly interacted with Macon, so I'm not gonna say anything in case I burn any bridges.
Well, Gordian was shit-talking Macon his entire episode, so, and he's fine. At least that
Guys,
fine.
oh god, oh Macon, man, oh shit, oh no, I ruined it. Oh fuck, oh god.
What did you do?
Some gremlin came through my room and said the Macon was bad.
Macon is bad.
Oh no.
Yo, I think I can say that. I mean, he takes off my art. I think I deserve as much to shit talk him on my podcast to an extent.
All I know is that there's like some sort of an argument going between, I believe it's Macon and Wade5454. And all I know is that in a thread where I said, "Oh, I'm sure Macon isn't that bad," Wade then threatened to, I believe it was, curb stomp me. Which was interesting.
I see. Yeah, how do I get my art to be used for the cool new music team? Do I have to get better at art? Because my art is infamously hated. And my music.
Just keep I want to say keep trying, but I know that's like the dumbest advice I could give. Keep persisting and don't be afraid to stylize yourself in ways, and don't be afraid to be a hard ass, I guess.
Oh hey, Megan 2 Leaks. It's gonna be I'm the main character in it. It's not my idea. It's Gordian's idea. I just agreed with it. And it's about overthrowing Megan.
I love this. God, I am fully ready now, because Megan 1 was an experience.
Megan 2 is gonna be better in every conceivable and inconceivable way.
Ever since Megan 1, I have randomly made Gordian do the Megan voice. It's been great.
Didn't Bin voice Megan?
No, that was Gordian. I wanted to be a princess.
That SpongeBob voice he does.
I know, I can't do it. Gordian does it much better. Cause yeah.
When I sing Megan, when I'm playing it, because I'm working on the transcription, I'm looking how it feels. Um, I don't attempt to do the Megan voice anymore. I get noise complaints sometimes from neighbors about it.
Yeah.
I sing
My
very loudly.
I can't get noise well no I'm not I can't get noise complaints as in I don't want to, and noise complaints mean that I can't do stuff like a Caliborn voice because Caliborn, half of his voice is just loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you submitted any music for Kulanu?
Not really anymore because literally like every time I posted a song, I need to show you this. It's hilarious. Um, so basically every time I usually post a work in progress music that's for the
Uh-huh.
team specifically, Cookie Fonster gets like mad at me and tells me not to. No, it's not. I'm not trying to be cruel to him. I'm trying to be It's kind of a meme for me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Alpha. Oh, I see you've used the your reality motif in your song. Please don't use it for every single song you do. And he does that for pretty
Uh,
much everything.
yeah. I remember the one time where I was trying to learn composing, and I asked some people on CanMT, and I believe it was I forget exactly who was involved, but there was like 3 or 4 people just all trying to teach me different shit at once. So yeah, I don't even think I was doing proper composing at a time where I was in Culinary Music Team. I've always had this dream of like, oh man, I'll compose something really good, and that'll be like my return to the team. But I haven't been able to.
My experience with the cool new music team, none of them listen to this, so I'm safe. But they have like it's kind of a very strict hierarchy, and usually they're like people at the top and people at the bottom. The people at the bottom nobody gives a shit about, and people at the top they circle jerk. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm at the bottom. Have you
I was also at the bottom.
have you noticed that?
I think my mashup was one of my mashups was complimented by Cookie Fonster once, but otherwise my rips just kind of went under the radar.
Yeah, I've been stuck in the lower class of the cool and new music team for a while. For like more than a year. I don't know how to get out of it.
I think the thing that was supposed to be my final rip, I think it actually got a pretty decent amount of attention because it was basically my attitude of like, I am going to make the mashup that is like my fucking pièce de résistance, and then I am going to never do mashups again. And I did it, and it went up on queue. I think like 2 months later. But I guess something must have happened because it got out of order with another one of my rips. So my final rip on the channel is now a really mediocre mashup of Game Bro and a Caravan Palace song. But let me make this one. This one was supposed to be my fucking masterpiece.
I think I listened to that. I don't remember it at all.
I put so much work into it, but I didn't shift any of my samples to be in key. I still think I did a great job with that though. Despite that, I spent, I think it was basically 3 weeks just like slowly working out that and saying like, oh, how could I make this transition cooler? How could I make this part sound cooler?
Yeah, I'll probably check it out after we're done recording.
Aw, man. I am fully ready because I haven't not listened to this in a while, and
I'm gonna do a live review probably.
aw, shit. Yes. Yes. I absolutely need that. Because, um, I guess the only official things that I've had released since then was the most recent, Cool and Reddit Stuck album, and then I've also done a bunch of the songs on Volume 1 of Admin Stuck, which, I think some of them are better than... I'll just link it for the hell of it, but, I did the 3rd, 5th, and 7th tracks, and their quality ranges, I think. We're working on getting another album out for Admin Stuck, but it's slow going because I haven't really had that composing spark for a few months now because I was busy with work. Yeah, wow.
Okay, and we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Um,
We're back from
Private talk.
we're back from Kentucky. We went to Kentucky.
Yep.
There was a very small. We both met inside of a house made entirely of milk crates. We shared 3-day-old Sprite.
Fuck.
We discussed government conspiracies and the fact that Macon Pouring is really a astral being who toys with us out of spite, and then we subsequently displaced ourselves home using the most ancient demonic magics, and now we're back.
Pretty much.
Legendary. That's all I'm gonna say about what you just PM'd me.
Well, I mean, it's true.
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know if he is, or do we?
Maybe.
Oh man, Does Mackin is gay. Also, I know there's gonna be at least Gordian saying, "It's Macon, you fool!" But the twist is, Gordian, if you're listening to this, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, there you go.
Fuck Gordian.
Fuck you, Gordian. You muted me in that voice chat that one time. Fuck you!
Gordian's just gonna abandon Megan too because I said fuck Gordian.
Gordian's gonna fucking ban me, and I'm never gonna have a Sev ever again. He's never gonna do Sev for Let's Read Reddit Stuck ever again.
There was one time a few days ago when I was on VC with Gordian and a bunch of other people, and I was trying to leak Wanderlust, but then he moved everyone into the team chat VC channel and left me out.
Nice. Gordian, I love you, man. I didn't mean any of that. I do love you.
Who?
Gordian.
Yeah, Gordian. Do not
Love that dude.
ban us from Reddit Stuck Discord.
Don't ban me from Reddit Stuck. I'm too big to be banned now.
I need to shill my podcast on your server.
I need to stay there because, I don't know. I like to think I have probably been one of the biggest community members in Reddit Stuck for a while now. Mainly because I joined and then I just started doing shit. Like, I made t-shirts and I did the Let's Read, obviously. And I've been theorizing about shit, and I think, I don't think. One of my theories was confirmed yesterday when they updated, that I spent probably a good week just gathering bullshit evidence for.
Cool. Yeah, Gordian had so many Reddit Stuck leaks in the fucking episode that he did, which was probably 2 episodes ago at this point, I guess.
Oh man, I'm thankful I didn't listen to it then.
Yeah, but according to YouTube analytics for my podcast, nobody listens. Most people stop listening at like 3 to 5 minutes and never go further.
Actually paying attention to YouTube analytics? Wow. What are you, a nerd?
Well, I am on the Reddit Stuck server, so...
Oh no. I can't believe it. Nerds confirmed. Reddit Stuck nerd. Oh man.
Man, I haven't read Reddit Stuck in like a year, and I actually skimmed the comic.
Aw, man. You need to get back into it, because I fully endorse Reddit Stuck for absolutely fucking everything. I fucking love Reddit Stuck, man. It's my favorite fan venture.
I think my favorite fan venture would have to be EquiQuest 2010.
Oh no, that's how we bring it full
legend.
circle.
Legend.
Oh, it's full circle now. Oh no. I can't fucking believe this. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck. See, now, God, I was talking about bullshit theories, and now I'm, like, trying to figure out what in the world the evidence towards this theory was way back in the day.
I'm gonna fuck up your train of thought by posting this.
What? What? That is like a partially visible vagina. What are you doing? What is this? What is this? Is this just a fucking fuck me up here? Like, it was your what was your MO here? What is your modus operandi?
I got sent this fucking image from someone on the Cool New Music team, and it threw me off so badly, so I need to spread the curse.
Oh, shit, man. God, what the fuck? Alright, you know what? Now I have to fucking get revenge on you, man. I have to get the single most confusing image that I have known of.
Oh.
And just see how much your mental state just collapses.
Pebiscbips. And
yes.
There's a cat. Help me.
Pebiscbips.
The fuck? What?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna send you this image that I just found.
Oh no.
I think that was Cookie Font. I'm gonna ping Cookie Fonster because I think that was his profile picture. He's probably gonna be like, "Don't ping me, Alpha. Don't ping me." Oh fuck, I actually did. I wasn't gonna ping him, but okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's gonna be. He gets pissed at me all the time. He DMs me like, "Alpha, what the fuck are you doing? Mentioning WSH. What are you doing making music?"
Fuck you doing?
Yes, good.
Yes, good.
Yes. Fucking hell.
Oh, man.
This was my last 10th anniversary avatar. Powerful image.
Powerful image. Clap emoji.
I swear, like Cookie Fonster, I feel like he's just gonna join the VC.
You know what? I would not complain. That would add some key fucking
fine, whatever.
Chaos to this.
Then tell him to come. Tell him to come over. See if he listens to you. He's not gonna listen to me. It's ping him again. He probably went back to doing something else. I never. Did I say that? I didn't say.
You did not. I'm trying to provoke him.
Come on, Cookie Monster already hates me. He's gonna hate me even more.
There's a kappa. I hope the universal internet language of kappa reaches him. Oh boy. Nice. Oh man, sorry. I just found all of my bullshit old theory docs and stuff. It's like looking through the history of a madman. What am I doing here?
Oh god. This is turning into episode 4. It's episode 4 all over again. The only thing we haven't done was probably talk about Half-Life Shadman theory. Okay, here's a Shadman I drew. So Shadman is actually Gordon Freeman from the future. That's what Half-Life 3 is about. It's Gordon Shadman, he renames himself, and that's how the timeline connects to the real world.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson here, kiddo, about who real Shadman is, because I think nobody's seen the fucking conspiracy that is clearly there.
Ah, fuck. Conspiracy. Okay.
I'm gonna prove this right here and right now. To just fucking show you that Shadman is... He hides in every single conceivable corner of the universe, and he cannot be stopped and will not be stopped. Because, God, what am I doing with my life right now? You want some real fucking Shadman proof? There you go.
Ah, fucking...
Swallow that.
Fucking Undertale Papyrus Shadman, okay. You want to play this game?
I will play this fucking game with you. I know Shadman.
Personally, you know, if you say yes, you're probably gonna get kicked from every server. Well, I have proof that Shadman was behind this video, this meme.
Oh? Oh.
As you can see in the bottom left corner, Shadman is watching over Johnny, yes papa.
Oh, okay, I see the complexities of this joke that I don't think many people without incredibly high intelligence wouldn't notice. For the listening audience at home, there's a screenshot here of the famous hit single Johnny Yes Papa, with the small underfed child and the father dancing, and then it's very, very, very hard to spot, like very, very hard to spot. But if you look just in the bottom left corner, you can see fucking Shadman. It's obvious.
He made it. He's Billion Surprise Toys.
How? Oh God! What? Oh God! What? Oh. Are we trying to fucking surmise that Shadman has the unpredictability and the fucking power of the Illuminati, that he could just be anywhere at any time?
Shadman is like an entity from the freaking 8th dimension, and he watches over us and influences everything.
He's a nubile god fueled by capriciousness, and that's how it manifests. It manifests in his art, and how it's sometimes like really shitty and sometimes it's pretty decent.
Game theory: Shadman is PewDiePie.
Oh no! Oh fuck! We're going too surreal here. We're going too like fucking random lol XD surreal bullshit here.
Okay, here's the theory. So, PewDiePie slash Shadman created T-Series and influenced it, and also the Johnny Johnny Yes Papa meme and the kids channels, the Indian kids channels, to challenge him, PewDiePie, so then he could get more awareness by starting a war and shaping the future internet.
Oh dear.
Johnny Johnny.
I don't know what to say, to be frank.
You're supposed to say yes, Papa.
I don't understand the Johnny Johnny meme, I'm gonna be honest.
Johnny do 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 Johnny do 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 Johnny do 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 yes Papa. Eating do 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 eating do 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 eating do 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 eating sugar. No papa 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 no papa 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 no papa 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 no papa.
He's not going to stop.
La 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 telling la 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 telling la 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 telling lies.
I'm going to the ethereal plane. Ah.
I looked up Johnny Johnny Yes Papa, and I found the most cursed image of all time. On Pickle Johnny.
I've seen that. I'm so far behind on memes.
Memes are a disease.
Memes are a disease. Best come to once they are fermented, and to give you an idea of how far behind I naturally just kind of am on memes. I only recently discovered 1-2 oatmeal.
What? What's that?
Oh no! It is a wonderful thing, and I'm sure Zeno, if Zeno even hears wind of this, he's going to be angry that I didn't discover it earlier.
Zeno. Wait, Zeno isn't on this server. God damn it.
He's not.
I need to get him in for season 2.
How do you define your seasons?
I'm gonna tell him right now. I think Zeno might have blocked me. Well, he doesn't answer any of my DMs. I'm gonna tell him, come to my podcast, bitch. Alright.
Bitch.
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 Bitch. You see this? See this? That's Zeno.
What? What?
That's Zeno.
Is this supposed to make sense to me?
I don't fucking know.
You're not.
This podcast, this episode has devolved from a formal, interview to meme hell.
I mean, what the fuck did you expect?
I don't know.
I had no expectations. I expected this to just go in any fucking possible direction.
Yeah, you know what? I don't fucking know. Let's see. Do you know Stariat?
No.
Oh boy. Stariat is a meme animator on YouTube. Do you know what a meme animator is?
Maybe?
If you don't, then God bless you, but it's people using animation.
Oh.
Kind of templates.
Yeah.
And then just doing stuff. She's one of the most overrated ones. There's some even more overrated ones. But I don't know, it got somehow the meme arose of shipping me with her. It kind of happened on my birthday because everyone started drawing art of us. I don't fucking know where it came from. I had her as my profile picture for 1 month, and then they start doing this. Start doing this to me.
You know what? Looking at their art, I'm gonna make probably the most controversial remark that I've made, but that their art style reeks of CalArts.
Well, I saw the fan base, their comments It's basically Undertale, but worse. They're like
Yeah.
her fan base like worships her as like a goddess instead of her work.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. To elaborate before anyone fucking puts out a witch hunt for me, I don't hate the CalArt style, but I think that I think that a lot of people and especially shows just fucking use the style and then don't do anything with it, if that makes sense. Like I like Steven Universe for like the little visual flair. I don't like it very much, but I appreciate the effort that it put in. And probably like, at least in my opinion, the best way to do CalArts is something like OKKO.
Alright, Xeno joined.
Oh my god.
Okay, Xeno might pop in and we're not going to be able to hear him because we're only doing the Audacity tracks when I edit. So
Incredible.
oof.
Oh no! Oh shit! I can't believe it. It's the real XenoZane.
What up, bitch?
What are you doing on these hallowed grounds?
I was told to come here.
Oh yeah, you were. Okay.
I was.
We're gonna have to cut this, aren't we?
Okay.
Yes.
You want to make a statement, Xeno? Show anything?
Listen to that one Porter Robinson mashup album he did.
You could do that, but instead of shilling that, I'm just gonna shill Kid Icarus Uprising, the game, and now I'm gonna leave.
Very good choice. Okay. That's an official sponsored message from XenoZane, everybody. Play Kid Icarus Uprising for the Nintendo 3DS. It's a horrendously underrated game. That's our sponsored ad.
Oh god.
It's
Two
better than Blue
sponsors
Apron.
now. That was probably the first vocal cameo in the entire...
Incredible. We're making history right now.
Yep.
What we have to do is we just have to rip like sections from every single podcast. Because we've got sponsored bullshit now. Do we have to like...
What? I don't get any money. Who's getting the money?
Me. I get all the money.
God fucking damn it. Give me some of that money. This is my podcast. I slave away like 3 hours for every single podcast episode. At least 3 hours working on each one. With so much love and care, and you just come in for an episode and take all the money.
Damn, Alpha. Looks like you got me.
Got him.
Which is what I would have said if my friend had made that trip to the patent office. As of 2 hours ago, I now own the copyright of the term podcast. And my charge is $200 per use.
Gay.
Yes. That's the way to respond.
We need to have... What?
Huh? What are you saying here, man? This is a shit show at this point.
Alright. I should make like a fucking compilation Family Guy funniest moments, but it's the podcast.
God. When you have better guests than me, do you have like more natural cutoff points?
Cut off as in what?
Like ending points.
We don't even. There is no, like. I have an intro that I do every time, but I don't know how to end it. Usually I end the podcast saying that I don't know how to end it and just saying like bye or something.
And today we're gonna end the podcast by answering some fan questions that have been asked for us on Twitter. Alpha, how come we haven't had sex yet?
Because I'm not a homosexual.
Well, that's a mighty fine shame.
Next.
And that is our one question from Twitter, from the 3 billion fans that we have.
It was from who should I shoehorn into this? It was from
I mean, who would be the most likely to ask you why you haven't had sex yet?
It was Knights.
Oh no! It was Knights all along.
I'm getting back at Knights for freaking shitting on me.
What?
Metaphorically, not literally. Get
Yes,
your mind out of
okay.
the fucking gutter.
I could taste so much CanMT salt.
I am a hated character on CanMT. I think I have the right to get revenge.
Oh no.
And that's how we're gonna end it.
He who fights monsters.
Tune in for the confirmed Bowman season finale. What episode is this? Like 9? Tune in at episode 12.
He can't top me. He can't top me. He can't top me. Bowman can't top me.
What about Bowman?
You hear me, Bowman? You hear me, Bowman? Come to Canada. I will fight you, and I will fight Scott. You're both great content creators, but I will gladly throw down and have a nice cup of tea in a fucking Safeway parking lot.
You know, it's you under the blanket beef. We're all gonna go under the blanket and fight.
2 enter the blanket, 1 leaves. And what happens is the one under the blanket just falls asleep. The other one just leaves.
Ah, jeez.
That's my invitation to both Bowman and potentially Scott. Get under the blanket with me. I will fall asleep. You may leave.
Gay. This is probably gonna get the most backlash if people actually. This episode would have gotten the most backlash if people actually listened to it. Calling out people for shit. Fucking hell.
I mean, I don't think I've called out anyone.
You called out
mostly you.
You called out Gordian. You called out fucking Bowman just now. You called out Cookie Fonster. You called out Wade.
Oh, I guess I did call out Wade.
You called out Gordian.
I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that I have much respect for Wade anymore, at least. So yeah, that's my official call out for the podcast. Wade, you're a bitch.
You know, send this to Wade. I don't fucking care.
I'm gonna hope that does not happen.
Okay, I'll send it to Wade, and we're gonna end on that. Bye. Alright, that's the end.
Incredible. Why have we done this?